Welcome to our comprehensive guide on mastering human anatomy through effective study techniques. Whether you're a medical student, an aspiring nurse, or simply fascinated by the human body, understanding anatomy is a crucial foundation. In this video, we'll explore proven strategies to help you retain complex information, visualize structures, and apply your knowledge with confidence. From classic memorization tricks to modern digital tools, we'll cover a wide range of methods tailored to different learning styles. Let's embark on this journey to make anatomy not just manageable but truly enjoyable to learn. Before diving into specific methods, it's important to understand why study techniques are essential for mastering anatomy. The sheer volume of information from bones and muscles to nerves and vessels can be overwhelming. Without a structured approach, it's easy to feel lost or frustrated. Effective study techniques help break down complex topics, improve retention, and boost your confidence. By using the right strategies, you'll not only memorize facts but also develop a deeper understanding of how the human body works as an integrated system. One of the most powerful techniques for studying anatomy is active recall. Instead of passively reading notes or textbooks, active recall involves testing yourself on the material. For example, after studying the bones of the arm, close your book and try to list them from memory. This process strengthens neural connections and makes it easier to retrieve information during exams. Active recall can be practiced with flashcards, quizzes, or simply by reciting information aloud. The key is to challenge your memory regularly, which leads to long-term retention. Spaced repetition is another highly effective study technique, especially for memorizing large amounts of information. This method involves reviewing material at increasing intervals over time. For instance, you might review the cranial nerves today, then again in 2 days, then a week later. Spaced repetition takes advantage of the brain's natural forgetting curve, reinforcing knowledge just as you're about to forget it. Many digital tools and apps are designed to help you implement this technique efficiently. Flashcards are a classic tool for studying anatomy, and when used correctly, they can dramatically improve your recall. Write questions on one side and answers on the other, focusing on key facts like muscle origins, insertions, or nerve pathways. Digital flashcard apps can also randomize cards and track your progress. The key is to review them regularly and shuffle the order to avoid memorizing patterns. Flashcards are portable, making it easy to study on the go, whether you're commuting or taking a break. Mind mapping is a visual technique that helps you see the relationship between different anatomical structures. Start with a central concept like the cardiovascular system and branch out to related topics such as the heart, blood vessels, and circulation. Use colors, lines, and shapes to organize information and highlight connections. Mind maps make complex topics easier to understand and remember, especially when you revisit and update them as you learn more. Drawing is a powerful way to reinforce your understanding of anatomy. By sketching structures like bones, muscles, or organs, you engage multiple senses and create a mental image that's easier to recall. You don't need to be an artist. Simple diagrams are often the most effective. Label each part as you draw and try to recreate diagrams from memory. This hands-on approach not only improves retention, but also helps you visualize spatial relationships within the body. Three-dimensional models, whether physical or digital, provide a tangible way to explore anatomy. Manipulating a model allows you to view structures from different angles and understand how they fit together. Many online platforms offer interactive 3D anatomy tools, letting you zoom in, rotate, and isolate specific parts. This immersive experience is especially helpful for visual learners and can make abstract concepts much more concrete. Technology has revolutionized the way we study anatomy. There are countless apps designed to help you learn, from interactive atlases to quiz-based platforms. These apps often include high-resolution images, animations, and customizable quizzes. Some even use augmented reality to project anatomical structures into your environment. By integrating these tools into your study routine, you can make learning more engaging and efficient. Studying anatomy with peers can be highly beneficial. Group study sessions allow you to discuss challenging concepts, quiz each other, and fill in knowledge gaps. Explaining topics to others reinforces your own understanding, while hearing different perspectives can clarify confusing material. Set clear goals for each session and rotate roles such as quizmaster or note-taker to keep everyone engaged and accountable. One of the best ways to solidify your knowledge is by teaching others. When you explain anatomical concepts to a friend or study partner, you're forced to organize your thoughts and identify any gaps in your understanding. Teaching can be as simple as summarizing a topic aloud or creating a mini lesson. This active engagement helps move information from short-term to long-term memory, making it easier to recall during exams. Mnemonics are memory aids that make it easier to recall complex information. In anatomy, they're especially useful for remembering lists such as the cranial nerves or carpal bones. Create acronyms, rhymes, or stories that link facts together in a memorable way. The more vivid and personal your mnemonics, the better they'll stick. Don't hesitate to get creative. Humor and imagination can make even the driest material come alive. Chunking is the process of breaking down large amounts of information into smaller, manageable units. For example, instead of memorizing every bone in the hand individually, group them into categories like carpals, metacarpals, and phalanges. This approach reduces cognitive overload and makes it easier to recall details. Chunking can be applied to any anatomical system, helping you organize information logically and efficiently. Well-structured study schedule is essential for mastering anatomy. Plan your sessions in advance, allocating specific times for different topics or systems. Include regular review periods to reinforce what you've learned. Consistency is key. Short, frequent study sessions are more effective than cramming. Use planners or digital calendars to track your progress and stay motivated. A clear schedule helps you manage your time and reduces stress as exams approach. Taking notes isn't just about writing down what you hear or read, it's about processing and organizing information in a way that makes sense to you. Use techniques like the Cornell method or outline format to structure your notes. Highlight key terms, draw diagrams, and summarize concepts in your own words. Reviewing and rewriting notes after class helps reinforce learning and identify areas that need more attention. Anatomy atlases are invaluable resources for visual learners. These detailed books or digital platforms provide high-quality images and diagrams of every body system. Use atlases to supplement your textbooks, clarify confusing structures, and practice identifying parts. Comparing different atlases can also help you see variations in how information is presented, deepening your understanding. Videos are a dynamic way to learn anatomy, especially for complex processes like muscle movements or blood flow. Many educational channels offer animations, dissections, and expert explanations. Watching videos can reinforce what you've read and provide a different perspective. Pause, rewind, and take notes to maximize your understanding. Combining visual and auditory input helps solidify knowledge. Hands-on experience in the lab is irreplaceable for anatomy students. Dissecting specimens or examining models allows you to see real structures and understand their spatial relationships. Pay close attention during lab sessions, ask questions, and take detailed notes. If possible, review lab materials before and after class to reinforce your learning. The tactile experience of handling specimens makes abstract concepts much more concrete. Regular self-assessment is crucial for tracking your progress in anatomy. Practice quizzes, whether from textbooks, online platforms, or study groups, help identify strengths and weaknesses. Focus on understanding why you got an answer wrong, not just memorizing the correct response. Over time, quizzes build your confidence and prepare you for the format of real exams. Connecting anatomy to real-life situations makes learning more meaningful. Relate what you're studying to clinical cases, sports, or everyday activities. For example, understanding muscle groups can help explain common injuries or improve athletic performance. This practical approach not only deepens your understanding, but also keeps you motivated by showing the relevance of your studies. Review sessions with a study partner can be highly effective. Take turns quizzing each other, explaining concepts, and discussing difficult topics. This collaborative approach helps reinforce knowledge and exposes you to different ways of thinking. Set specific goals for each session and keep each other accountable for progress. Memory palace technique, also known as the method of loci, is a powerful way to remember complex anatomical information. Visualize a familiar place like your home and assign different anatomical structures to specific locations within it. As you mentally walk through the space, recall each item in order. This spatial association makes it easier to retrieve information during exams. Audio resources such as podcasts or recorded lectures are great for reinforcing anatomy concepts on the go. Listen while commuting, exercising, or doing chores. Hearing information in different formats helps solidify your understanding and exposes you to new perspectives. Make a habit of reviewing key points after listening to maximize retention. Color coding is a simple yet effective way to organize your anatomy notes and diagrams. Assign different colors to various systems, structures, or functions. For example, use blue for veins, red for arteries, and green for nerves. This visual distinction makes it easier to spot patterns and recall information quickly during exams. Concept maps are another visual tool for summarizing and connecting anatomical information. Start with a central idea and branch out to related concepts, using lines and arrows to show relationships. Concept maps help you see the big picture and identify gaps in your understanding. They're especially useful for reviewing before exams. Labeling exercises are a hands-on way to test your knowledge of anatomical structures. Use blank diagrams or online tools to practice identifying and labeling parts. This active engagement reinforces memory and helps you spot areas that need more review. Make labeling a regular part of your study routine for best results. Simulating exam conditions is a great way to prepare for the real thing. Set a timer, find a quiet space, and complete practice questions without notes. This helps you get used to the pressure and time constraints of actual exams. Review your answers afterward to identify areas for improvement and adjust your study plan accordingly. Mistakes are valuable learning opportunities. After quizzes or practice exams, take time to review incorrect answers and understand why you made them. Look for patterns in your errors. Are there specific topics or types of questions that trip you up? Focusing on these areas helps you turn weaknesses into strengths and prevents repeated mistakes. Consistency is the key to mastering anatomy. Set aside regular study times each week and stick to your schedule as much as possible. Even short daily sessions add up over time. Consistent effort helps reinforce learning and reduces the stress of last-minute cramming. Remember, steady progress is more effective than sporadic bursts of intense study. Studying anatomy can be mentally exhausting, especially when tackling dense material. Take regular breaks to rest your mind and prevent burnout. Use techniques like the Pomodoro method, study for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. Stay hydrated, stretch, and get plenty of sleep to keep your brain functioning at its best. Keeping track of your progress is motivating and helps you stay on target. Use checklists, progress charts, or digital trackers to monitor what you've covered and what still needs attention. Celebrate small milestones along the way to keep your spirits high. Tracking progress also helps you adjust your study plan as needed. Don't hesitate to seek help if you're struggling with certain topics. Reach out to professors, tutors, or classmates for clarification. Joining study groups or attending review sessions can provide additional support. Remember, everyone learns at their own pace, and asking questions is a sign of dedication, not weakness. Maintaining motivation over the long haul can be challenging. Set clear goals for yourself, both short-term and long-term. Remind yourself why you're studying anatomy and how it fits into your larger career or personal aspirations. Reward yourself for reaching milestones and keep your study environment positive and inspiring. Everyone has a unique learning style, so it's important to adapt study techniques to what works best for you. Experiment with different methods: visual, auditory, kinesthetic, and notice which ones help you retain information most effectively. Don't be afraid to mix and match strategies for different topics or systems. It's easy to fall into common traps when studying anatomy, such as passive reading, last-minute cramming, or neglecting difficult topics. Be proactive in identifying and addressing these habits. Use active learning techniques, review regularly, and tackle challenging material head-on. Awareness of these pitfalls helps you stay on track and make steady progress. Digital tools can greatly enhance your anatomy studies. Use apps for flashcards, 3D models, quizzes, and scheduling. Many platforms offer interactive features that make learning more engaging. Integrate these tools into your routine to streamline your workflow and access resources anytime, anywhere. A balanced approach to studying anatomy includes both theoretical knowledge and practical application. Read textbooks and attend lectures, but also spend time in the lab, drawing diagrams, or using models. This combination helps reinforce learning and ensures you can apply your knowledge in real-world situations. Regular reflection helps you evaluate what's working and what needs adjustment in your study routine. After each study session, take a few minutes to review what you've learned and identify any lingering questions. This habit encourages continuous improvement and helps you stay focused on your goals. Your physical and mental health play a big role in your ability to study effectively. Eat nutritious meals, exercise regularly, and get enough sleep. Manage stress through relaxation techniques or hobbies. A healthy lifestyle supports brain function and helps you stay focused and energized during study sessions. Take time to celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Completing a challenging chapter, mastering a difficult concept, or improving your quiz scores are all reasons to feel proud. Recognizing your progress keeps you motivated and reminds you that every step brings you closer to your goals. In the days leading up to exams, focus on reviewing key concepts and practicing recall. Use summary notes, flashcards, and practice questions to reinforce your knowledge. Avoid cramming, spread your review over several days for better retention. Stay calm and confident, knowing you've prepared thoroughly. Exam periods can be stressful, but maintaining a positive mindset is crucial. Remind yourself of your preparation and focus on doing your best. Use relaxation techniques like deep breathing or visualization to manage anxiety. Remember, a calm mind performs better under pressure. After exams or major assessments, take time to reflect on your performance. What worked well? What could be improved next time? Use this feedback to adjust your study strategies for future success. Continuous learning and adaptation are key to mastering anatomy and any complex subject. Anatomy is a vast and ever-evolving field. Cultivate habits that support lifelong learning, such as curiosity, persistence, and adaptability. Stay updated with new resources and techniques, and continue exploring the wonders of the human body. Lifelong learning ensures your knowledge remains fresh and relevant throughout your career. Congratulations on taking the initiative to improve your anatomy study techniques. Remember, mastering anatomy is a journey that requires patience, persistence, and the right strategies. By applying the techniques we've discussed, you'll build a strong foundation and set yourself up for success. Keep exploring, stay motivated, and enjoy the process of learning about the incredible human body.